What's up, everybody? Chris Beans here with Bowler's Rant, bringing you a ball preview on the Storm Astro Physix and the Storm IQ Emerald Tour, recently announced yesterday. First, before we get started, please like and subscribe for this channel so you can get all the latest info as we produce it fresh and hot here at Bowler's Rant. Let's just get right into this. Today is May 18th. Yesterday on May 17th, Storm announced two new balls, the Astro Physix and the IQ Tour Emerald. So we're going to break this down. I'm going to pull up spec sheets right now, and let's just walk through this. So the Astro Physix, it is, as I expected, a US release and an asymmetrical pearl. R2S pearl reactive, atomic core, 1500 grit polished, and it's fragrance plum nectar. The interesting thing about this, the numbers, very important in terms of understanding ball motion. 2.48 RG with a .053 differential and a .017 asymmetric differential. This starts up a little bit earlier than some of the other asymmetrics that Storm has produced. In particular, it has R2S Pro Reactive, and I'm scratching my head wondering why Storm did not go with Energy Pro Reactive, keeping it in the Nano family. I don't know, but I'm not going to complain about R2S. R2S has been, a benchmark for Storm for years, used on a variety of stuff, and also on the Code Black. So a lot of people think this is just another Code Black. Let's look at the numbers and examine that question. The Code Black was a 2.50 RG, so starting a little later, with a .058 differential, much more flare, and a .020 asymmetric differential. So what does that mean? 248 versus 250? Astro Physix starts up sooner. And with a 053 differential versus the Code Black's 058 differential, a little less flare, and the 017 asymmetric differential versus the 020 asymmetric differential, so a little less jerky off the back. Does that mean it's not as strong? Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, people misinterpret ball strength. It's not about how much snap you get in the back. Strength is determined by the mid-lane motion, but ultimately also how many boards you're going to cover. And with that atomic core, I don't expect the Astro Physix to have problems with covering any amount of boards. It's going to be very tunable, responds to surface well. R2S has always been a good cover stock to respond to surface. So in summary, this is a great ball. I expect it to be very clean, boomy in the back, but also it's going to start up a little smoother and probably give you a little bit more of a control look and less over-under than the Code Black. One thing to note, Storm has released a video online of the Astro Physix ball motion, stroker, tweener, cranker. I suggest everybody, go look at that and see what those ball motions are like to help you in determining if you're going to add this to your arsenal. Okay, on to the IQ Tour Emerald. This is also R2S Pearl, C3 Centripetal Control Core, 1500 grit polished, Melamint fragrance. The numbers at 15 pounds, 2.49 RG with a 0.029 differential. This is the same numbers that are found on the IQ Tour Solid. To me, I see a second coming of the IQ Tour Gold, just wrapped in a different color. And I almost feel like Storm should have called this like a classic or a vintage release, kind of like the way Brunswick does. But, they don't want to be Brunswick for obvious reasons. Coke versus Pepsi. Everyone does things differently. Along the same lines as the Astro Physix, Storm has introduced a ball video on YouTube. You can go find it, and they show stroker, tweener, and cranker. Go ahead and check that out. See if those motions are what you like, and if that will help you in determining whether you're going to add this to your bag. But this is a fantastic release, and everyone's been wanting an original IQ Tour Pearl back for some time. The Sonic came out, and that was a very different motion at 2.47 RG, very rolly, chuggy, as some of the reviewers call it. And some people didn't like that ball, but everybody loved the gold ball. So to me, this is the second coming of the gold ball. It's going to pair well with just about anything. You can pair it with an idol. You can pair it with a asymmetric pearl or like a hypercell fused. As a ball down. You can use it as a benchmark reaction if you do have some, free hook and dry in the back on a fresh house condition. It's a great benchmark ball and should respond well to surface. So, again, this is not yet approved on the USBC approved ball list. I expect it to be either 521 or 528. But, when this time of year on the road to Bowl Expo, companies play by different rules. So expect the unexpected, just like we saw Storm announce on a Friday. Here we are on Saturday, breaking it down. So in summary, two new balls. What do you think of these balls? Do you like the colors? Do you like the fragrances? Do you like the numbers? Tell us what you think. Drop a comment. Tell us what you think, and we'll continue the conversation. I expect more information to come out next week on 521 when the ball list gets approved. So I will be revisiting with you guys. And until then, everybody bowl well.